Hello, gamer family. Welcome back. Breath? Bad breath? Drake's breath. Yep. Final Fantasy XI. Yeah, I'm actually gonna talk about it, I guess. I don't know. I don't really see. It's one of those things that I want to talk about, but I don't really, because I just haven't. I'm playing with my friend Ethan. We haven't enjoyed it yet, and we know that's not necessarily an unusual thing. That's hard to start. It kind of doesn't tell you where to go. It kind of feels aimless. And I'll say this, it's already given me a much higher appreciation of this game's side quests. You know, it feels like a 2001 MMO. And like, I grew up on MMOs. Like, the first game I ever played was Toontown Online. And yeah, I mean, that one feels so much more modern because it had to. Because it's an all ages game. Okay, so that means there's probably something over here, which means Disney put in a lot of money to make the UI like good. Well, that's all my biggest complaints with 11. It's just kind of UI is just like drives me. Oh, come on! The UI is just so rough in that game, and it's just like, it just feels so slow and clunky. And it's fun. You have this like RPG series where you kind of like RPGs where you kind of have like have a little bit of strategy. I find it funny that something like Toontown was a little bit more strategic. You know, obviously, original Toontown's been dead for over a decade. If you played Toontown, yeah, you're old. But it's not like the private servers like Corporate Clash. Corporate Clash feels surprisingly modern and, quite honestly, is a better MMORPG in my opinion right now than 11. It feels more accessible. It doesn't feel as aimless, and it feels more strategic and RPG-like combat-wise. Where 11 feels like a very early version of this. Very early though, where it doesn't have all the fun wibbity wobbity bams. That's what I'm gonna call these wibbity wobbity bams. That's what I'm gonna call them for this sentence. Not for the whole video, don't worry. But it just feels less. I don't know. It feels more like 15's combat, but as an insult. And anyway's a part of that too. Genuinely. If the abilities weren't so annoying to get to, I think I'd actually like 11's combat more. And who knows, maybe part of the problem is that I chose to be a monk. So I don't have like things like spells to use or anything like that. So maybe that's a part of my problem. But even my friend who's a mage is okay, just like a little bit like 14's better. But 14's also supposed to be amazing. And I will be playing 14. I just haven't yet. I want to play all the main lines. I want to beat all of the main lines, but that's up to the next month, essentially, because I'm still at the free trial of 11. And it all depends on how the rest of that goes and whether I will be beating every mainline Final Fantasy game. Because that's the one that's like, I might not beat it because, I don't know. Oh, cool. Me win. Me level 28. Me strong. Me big strong. Me big strong strong man. Me big strong strong. I'm strong at being strong. Strong. Yeah, if you haven't gathered it yet in the past 32 videos, oh, come on. I'm a little quirky sometimes. Quirky. Some days I just wake up and it's like, I'm gonna be quirky. Oh, I thought that was the AoE one. I'm bummed. Oh, and every time I see the collateral drive, I always say collateral damage. I'm doing. Oh wait. Yeah, that wasn't my most smart ignition use, but it was an ignition use after all. Yeah, it's crazy to think. Within the next 8 videos or so, I actually anticipate having another icon. It really depends if I keep going as fast as it feels like I'm going now. To be fair, I thought I'd have more side quests, so that's probably coming out soon. I don't know. It feels like
There's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons. Then you must face yours.
I don't know what I was saying. Oh, yeah. It feels like I'm just cruising through this game, as I feel like it took me way longer to get to where I am now in my first playthrough. Maybe that's just me knowing what to do, but also, I don't know. Oh, wow.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Wow. Even in action focus, that got me down to just the big guy. Okay, let's actually have more competence in this fight. The last two fights I've kind of shown incompetence. Copper the Golden Retriever, please lay down and settle. Okay, thank you. It was distracting having a dog actively moving. Oh, that's actually kind of satisfying to do, like the really short, like, of the Divine Judgment Bolt. I'll say this. Just like with like things like Ignition and Heatwave, I'm getting a new appreciation of Ramu. It sucks that Garuda never really got that more appreciation. I actually think I'm gonna get rid of Garuda and not Ramu, if I'm being completely honest. For main stuff, like I want to cycle through. I don't want to like get rid of Garuda and never use Garuda again. Because like there's so many hunts in this game that I'm gonna need to do. I might as well do the hunts. For instance, and may as well shake things up to keep everything fresh. And which is one of the reasons why I think I'm gonna wait till right near the end of the game to do a lot of the hunts, so that I have every icon. And I can just cycle through them, and to me that sounds like a bang nabbity time to play. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the game. I hope I didn't die. Oh! Oh yeah! I feel like there's more precision dot animations with my current ring setup. And there's something so much more, the little neurons in my brain are triggered so much more now, and it feels like I don't know what Blink really feels like, but that's what this feels like. Oh yeah. Mother Crystal.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, Dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Now!
Right. Can't I do it? Please, just once.
Alright. Now it's finally time. Just like I've done to Ben Starr and everyone else, Susanna Fieldings as Jill. I think I pronounced her name right. I really hope I did. She's wonderful! I've been waiting till now because I've tried my best. All the common voice actors that appear throughout this game, or even not even through all of them. Well, every time there's an impactful vocal performance, I try to talk about it. And now it's obviously the time to talk about her performance as Jill. She's phenomenal. She's throughout with us the whole game, and Jill becomes a comfort. Just having her around feels right. And she's typically typically the calmer foil to Clive. But now we finally get to see her at her breaking point, and one absolutely wonderful performance. It's genuinely wonderful. Again, this voice cast is spectacular. If every game could have voice acting as good as this game, I genuinely don't know. Like, the perception from the general public, I think, of video games as an art form would be so much more positive if every game had voice acting this amazing. And I think more people would respect video games as the art form that it really is. And that's just how good this. I love this voice cast. Genuinely. I could not imagine this game with different voices. Fire Emblem, yeah, I can see some characters with different voices, but here, no. And this isn't to say like 7 Remake has bad voice acting.
All right. I won't take long.
Nintendo just doesn't have really a high bar for voice acting. Like, again, I don't want to make it sound like Nintendo's bad voice acting. Something like Fire Emblem Echo, Shadows of Valentia, genuinely some of the best voice acting in the game I play. But like, then you have like Final Fantasy 17, not 17, 7 Remake and Rebirth, Final Fantasy 16, and Final Fantasy 15, all of which have some amazing voice acting. And then like Fire Emblem Engage, I love Fire Emblem Engage. It is one of my favorite games to play, period. But the voice acting's a little bit. It's a little bit on the weaker end. Three Houses has great voice acting, but again, compared to like Shadows of Valentia, that's more. I like it better in Shadows of Valentia. It's just one of those things, and I definitely like the voice acting's better here because this cast is just so good. Xenoblade also has a really high bar for voice acting, particularly 1 and 3. I love Xenoblade 2, but particularly 1 and 3 have a high bar. In fact, my games with my favorite voice acting are probably Xenoblade 3, this Xenoblade 3, and probably the 7 Remake. I'm getting my freaking ass wiped. Okay, he's halfway down, but I've also gone through all my high potions. So I actually need to get skilled. I need skill. Skill. It is time to show the world what Alex Little is made of. Show the world what I got, what I can do. I need precision dodges. That's what I need. I need to get up a precision dodge chain so I can do more damage. '11th Hour, the Doctor Who episode 11th Hour, the first episode with Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor. Probably the best first episode of any Doctor. 11th Hour is so good. No, keep going. I want to keep building up. Boom. Yeah. No, keep going. Yeah, he looks a lot like your Free, except not as cool. His eye looks cool. Come on, I kind of just want to turn into a Free. It's been a while, I feel like. I mean, it hasn't been that long, I guess. Only like 7 full videos, not including this. But like, also that is. Wait, what? That was a reset? Oh, now I'm. What do you mean that was a reset? Oh, I did take damage. Oh my, I'm actually kind of pissed right now that I didn't get all those off of my face. Oh, great. He moved right as I did. Okay, at least he was right there. Okay. Okay, I just cannot let him hit me because I am down to 2 potions. Although if you lose, like, the game, like, starts you, like, mid-fight because it's so... The game's easy. This game's just easy. I can't wait to eventually replay it on Final Fantasy mode. But then I have all the icons for the whole game, and I'm not Let's Play. Like, for the Let's Play, I'm changing am changing my stuff frequently, but like I'll just be able to like pick like the same stuff. Like I'll have the same AP. I'll like not have to change at all. Although maybe specific circumstances will have better things. Boom. I was hoping I'd get the chance to precision dodge twice, but I didn't. I wish with the Berserker Ring it actually had a permanent like little thing on the UI of what precision dodge I'm at. This so I know if when I have it, when I've lost it. I lost it. I kind of want to get rid of Ignition because I feel like I keep losing it because I'm in Ignition. And I feel bad, man, but like at the same time, I can't be losing that crap. Like, look at me. Like, see, actually, look, I'm down to 1 potion. I'm down to 1 potion. All it takes is 1 foolish mistake, 2 foolish mistakes, essentially, and I've lost. But Flames of Rebirth is gonna save my ass, so. That's what I get for looking at my phone. I almost get booped. Alrighty. I think that's it for the boss battles. It's time to destroy Crystal. Fudgy fudge, yes.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive. Here. Use this.
Sid.
2 out of 5.
We're 1 step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Oh, so badass.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
That's your cue to go fast.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Interesting. Hooded man's still there, but Joshua.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did.
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals. And yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Now, finally, we have her name, Yote.
Army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
I hate her still. I love to hate her. She's a phenomenal villain. At least I think so.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
Okay, I actually forgot there was this many cutscenes. I actually thought we were going to end. Oh. We did. Literally just did. Well, yeah. Frick. I know, right? Damn. The world's kind of going to crap, huh? Well, it could be worse. First things we're gonna do, we'll quickly look at the missives. Y'all can read this, as I don't want to. Yeah, now the video's over though. Bye-bye.